So all the terms that you see in candlesticks, doji, woji, you have listened. These are all Japanese terms. That's why they sound very fancy. So this is all textbook. So okay. So candlestick charts for technical analysis started with like this, and these are market participants. This is technical analysis, and obviously the god of all is fundamental analysis. It differential because here you look at actual things, macroeconomic condition, GDP data, industry data, company analysis, management analysis, future growth, earnings and all. So it is much more difficult to do than technical analysis. And there are two different approaches. One is the bottom up and other is the top down. So in the bottom up, first you look at a particular company, then you analyze in which industry it falls, in which sector it falls, and correlate with overall economy that it will be this way the right one. Top down, you first start with the economy. Okay, this is the economy. Indian economy is growing very fast. Okay, then you identify some sector. For example, green energy is growing very fast. Okay, then you got the specific industry in green energy, maybe EPC manufacturers who manufacture these solar panels, they are doing very good. Then you come to particular company, for example, in this maybe you come at some stock, maybe Warrior University company you come across. This is a top-down approach, this is a bottom-up approach. So this is the basic candlestick. So there are parts of candlestick. This is called the broader part is called the body, and this is called the wicks. For example, in candles you also have wig of thread and body made up of wax. It is similar to that. Now, the extremities of the wig form the low and high and the low of the day. If the candlestick body is colored green, it means it's a bullish candle. In that case, the opening price will be the lower extremity of the body, and the closing price will be the higher extremity of the body. And the reverse is true in the case of if it's a bearish candle, it is shown with a red color. The body is filled with the red color. Because basically in other chart, what is the problem? We can't identify which is the opening and which is the closing price. High low we can identify even with the bar chart also, but opening closing is not clear. So here we draw it with the red color. So if red color and bearish candle, then the close price is lesser than the opening price. The close price is shown as this extremity of the candle, and this is as the upper extremity of the candle's body. So again, same thing. This is a bullish candle, this is the body, this is the wick, this is the opening price, lower than the closing price. The stock closes at higher. The wick extremities determine the high and the low prices. And the reverse is true for the bearish candle. Any doubt till now? It is simple. So there are some of these single candlestick patterns. Some specific, if it looks similar, this is not always you will find these candlesticks, but these are very common one, and the shape will little bit change in the real market. These are idealistic scenarios. This is a hammer, where there is a long wick and there is a short body. This is an inverted hammer, where the wick is upper, and another wick is non-existent or very small. So there are three conditions: small body, big wick, and the other wick is non-existent. This is an inverted hammer. This is a doji, where the wick is very big. One side and there is asymmetry in wick. One side of wick is very small. One side of wick is very large. And the body of a doji is very small, non-existent. This is the difference. In hammer, the body is there. In doji, the body part is very small, and this spinning top is like some symmetrical candle sort of thing, which has a smaller body. This is hanging man, this is shooting star, doji. Although I am not a very fan of these patterns, but just to give you some reference. Okay, let's decode